Remember and release it. That moment will always be etched in your memory, but the associated memory emotions don't have to be. Write the memory on a piece of paper, say it out loud, then burn it. While repeating, I'll no longer hold on to this memory until the paper is fully incarcerated. I typically do this in a sink and turn the water on immediately once the paper is burned, just to be safe. Reframe the circumstance and use it for the future. Was this a necessary learning experience in order to be your future self? None of us is perfect or going to feel perfect all the time. And forgiving yourself for past mistakes is an excellent way to add more self-love into your life. Knowing your own worth. Well, hello there, you worthy, cool human. You. Did you know that you deserve a 5-course meal type of life with a tasty starter, excellent conversation, water breaks, and all the refills that your body desires? Yes, you. Self-worth is a tricky thing that is deeply connected to how we interact, engage, and treat others and ourselves. It's about time we recognize just how amazing we really are. But to do that, we need to work on our self-esteem. As we move forward, just know that you deserve all the goodness that life has to offer. Self-esteem and external messaging. Now that we've looked into our past, we're going to turn to our present. Consider the messaging that's happening all around you all the time. From the media, your social circle, and from your social media. And if you're not constantly consuming it, you're absorbing these messages that contribute to your self-worth. Self-worth is a tricky thing. We inherently understand that we are good people who deserve to be treated with respect, but there are hidden messages in everything we do and everything we experience that often tells us otherwise. All I ask is you take a moment to question the discomfort where it comes from. Be honest with yourself. Does it feel good to why X, Y, Z? If not, why not? Contradictions will happen. The world is filled with them. It's okay to feel one way about getting one thing and another way about another thing. Give yourself room to grow and form a personal, well thought out opinion. No settling. If you're going to do something, let it be grand. Hold space for yourself to find what you need from this book. If you don't know an answer, that's okay. You can always come back to it. After so many years of being at war with my body and finding it difficult to experience pleasure in so many ways, I dedicated my entire soul to being an authority on the subject of pleasure to anyone who listens to me. Welcome to my pleasure, babes. This one's for you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome to chapter numero uno, where we start this bad boy and get down to the nitty-gritty of pleasure, self-love, and great sex. Rethink, revise, rewrite the future. The past is the past, and there's nothing we can do about our lived experiences. What we can do is go for better next time. Here are a few ways we can learn from the past so we can live better in the future. Reflect, but don't obsess. Give yourself a short limit to engage in that reflection. Study the moment, but try not to judge. Take someone else's position. In the heat of the moment, it's impossible to see anyone else's point of view. Once you have some distance, try to reflect on the experience without judgment from another point of view. Where we see these messages, I grew up as a plus-sized babe with a larger belly than most. This is why this shouldn't take away my value in the world. I've been in this way my whole life. And according to 23andMe or any other genealogy, answer having messages, this is just the way it is. Might as well love it. Rephrasing phrases. The common thread in my story, my life, my career, and pretty much everything I do comes back to my body size and weight. I've spent so much time thinking my weight was the thing holding me back. when in reality it is and always has been the thing that makes me passionate and caring and active in life. Loving yourself, embracing who we are should be a human right. But we have been trained to hate our bodies in order to be manipulated by the latest, greatest, next ideas and beauty because we tell ourselves things to our bodies, our brains, and possibly the people get rephrasing. God damn it. Developing boundaries. We know our story, we cultivate self-worth, we are embracing ourselves. Next step, boundaries. That is what we will and won't do. Chances are we already have some boundaries. If we think about it, there are many ways in which our boundaries are crossed all the time. Parents tell children to hug adults when they don't want to. White people literally touch black people's hair. We must stop this. The media finds it perfectly okay to make comments about other people's bodies and appearances. We force people to eat, clean your plate or not to eat. You're going to order that. And men in power routinely get away with touching women's bodies, as we've seen over and over. Hello, me too. It's really terrifying and unbelievable. You look amazing if you lost weight. I'll try to stop associating weight loss with a better quality of life. You can say, I love your dress. You look happy today. I already ate dessert this week. No more for me. Restriction is really interesting because the moment you take something away, the harder it is to ignore that craving. Instead of limiting your intake of sweets, reframe this thought in a more neutral way. You can say, there are days where I want more sweets than other days. I'm going to listen to how my body feels this week. Food is neutral, not good or bad. Developing boundaries. We know our story. We are cultivating self-worth. We are embracing ourselves. Next step, boundaries. That is what we will and won't do. Chances are we already have some boundaries in place. If you really think about it, there are so many ways in which our bodies are crossed all the time. Parents tell children to hug adults when they don't want to. White people literally touch black people's hair. My dearest reader, on being alone at 31, I uprooted my life and moved home. How do I find my pleasures? What interests you? What things make you incredibly happy? They can be something as simple as lemon ginger tea before bed, something you think you like something and then you try it and realize you don't. No big deal, your pleasure list can evolve and change over time. Much of pleasure seeking is trial and error, and it's part of getting to know yourself. What if I'm supposed to like something that I don't like? Let's take a second to address this. And it's important to remember that just because you were socialized to like something doesn't mean you need to like it. Such as being friends with people who make you feel bad about yourself, or even hugging a family member who has made you feel uncomfortable. Life is honestly too damn short to not be doing the things you want to do. How to get comfortable with life's pleasures. Many of us are taught to engage in the things we love and care about, or fear they are too indulgent, too independent, too odd. And so it can be difficult to think about engaging in things we like. Let's work on getting comfortable with our pleasures. Create a learning list of things that give you pleasure in life. See the activity on page 81. When you're having a particular hard day, it's a nice reminder that you can select from a handful of options that will make the rest of your day that much easier. Say them out loud in the same way you declare your commitment to yourself. Declare your commitment to having a pleasurable life. Create full rituals around your pleasures. Rituals or routines connect us back to who we are. Afternoon sex. Rose scents. My bathroom smells like a garden. Laying my face on a round butt. Very, very pretty dead flowers I don't have to worry about killing. Listening to a podcast while cooking an elaborate meal. A perfectly shaped butt plug. One-on-one friendship time and really bad in group settings. A fresh set of acrylic nails. A hot pink lipstick. even if it makes me look like a depressed Barbie. Selfies and new lingerie. I love keeping reminders when I feel the sexiest. Cartoons for adults. Stationery, I love peanuts, I love notebooks. To the rules of the digital sphere. You will not take these away from me no matter how cool your note-taking technology is. Cultivate rituals. Rituals ground us. They are a reminder that things will turn back around. Just like our pleasures, our rituals take care of us, embrace us, and serve as a reminder that loving our body and having great sex is something we deserve.